Hey everybody, welcome back to Half-Life. Last episode we jumped through this portal here, and we heard some really weird noises. It sounded like someone talking backwards, honestly. It was really weird. Also, sorry if you guys noticed, the last episode was actually in 30 FPS. I will have rendered it in a 60 FPS format, so it sort of like blends the frames together and sort of simulates 60 FPS. But you may have noticed in some parts that especially when I'm whipping around, that it's not quite as smooth as it could have been. So just sorry, little warning there. Sorry about that, guys. You know, it happens sometimes. I forget to switch the settings because sometimes I need to record or I need to stream in 30 FPS because my internet's being slow that particular day. So yeah, just so you guys know. I'm still learning how to use this gun. I really need to kind of take a look at it here, because he doesn't seem to want to go to what I'm actually aiming at. Some of these flies are red. I wonder if that actually matters with anything. So there's more of these spiky things. There's lots of other stuff going on. And tell you what, guys, last episode I really wanted to talk to you guys about some stuff that's been going on in my life, you know? My real life stuff. I just kind of was talking about the episode. Sometimes you get sort of in a little rut where you're talking about what's going on rather than what's going on. You know? Oh, look, there's a little elevator. I didn't even notice that. We should probably use that. I hear guys just flying everywhere. These floaty guys make horrendous noises. They're really terrifying, actually. Oh, leave your little fireballs alone! Thank you. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be working on being better, being a little more personal with you guys, all right? So I just started college, all right? I've been in college for a total of 4 semesters. They've been spread across 3 years. So basically 2 years of college, you know. You're going in there. What are you doing in there? I think this is where I'm supposed to be going. Look at him, he's raving. Whoa, whoa. What? Okay. I don't know if we were supposed to be able to kill him there or like what's going on. I'm going to kill this guy though. But I have been going this year. I am going to a university with my girlfriend. Now the biggest problem that I've had with school. Oh, it's a helium blob. Yeah. Maybe that's why we weren't hurting him. The biggest problem I've had with school is that I know what I'm supposed to do, but I can just never really focus and get a real grasp on what's going on, what I'm really supposed to be doing, and I just can't focus because my biggest issue with school is the fact that with college, is that why do I have to take an English class to get a computer science degree, you know? That's the stuff that I've really been wondering about, because although it totally makes sense if you're getting like I'm assuming that I'm not supposed to be doing that because it doesn't look like it's doing anything good for me. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what to do. Was I supposed to be up here? Oh, it looks like maybe we should go through here. Oh boy, this is probably going to kill us, isn't it? Oh, it looks like that's where we're supposed to be going. Or at least maybe, like, in this pool is just kind of a little, like, pool of damage suction. Alright, but yes, so, oh look, a little dude. I wonder where these guys came from. Because they're wearing the same suits I did. So there's been other guys, like, they were talking about me, like, oh, the legendary Gordon Freeman coming through this place, you know, doing things, being amazing. But it's like, these guys are doing stuff too, you know, I don't know. But yeah, that's just been my biggest problem is like, why do I have to take these generalized classes when I just need to learn the stuff that I need to learn, you know? I don't need to learn about how to solve for X when that's not what I'm going to be doing, you know? If in case you couldn't tell already, my degree is going to be in computer science. So I guess you just kind of got to wait till these guys stop. You kind of reach a point where they stop, you can shoot a few bullets at them. But it doesn't seem to really track them. Huh. I don't know where to go. Yeah, so that's sort of like what happens. Oh look, okay, there's a little elevator. Okay, let's follow this place. I think we're supposed to be going here. Yeah, here we go. There's enemies. That's how you know we're going the right way. um, but yeah, college is sort of a really interesting experience. It's a lot better than high school, in my opinion, because you're not forced to do a bunch of weird stuff nearly as much. It's a lot more free, but at the same, I didn't realize that one bullet would do 30 points of damage. Holy cow! Let me get back to where I was supposed to be going. I guess I'm just gonna do a little bit of a shortcut. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. But yeah, so that's sort of, I don't know, that's just sort of like what I've been thinking about. It's just not worth it to me, you know? Spending $3,000 about on my college education, really, like, what's it for, you know? In the end of everything, like, I really, like, I've thought about this several times. Like, should I, like, how do I say this? Sorry. But, like, okay, sorry, my sound froze and a few other things froze. It seems to have gotten louder, actually. That's weird. But yeah, basically, holy cow, those things do a lot of damage. That brought me from, like, 80-something to 11. Wow. You! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and heal up. But basically, I don't know, that's just sort of been my big bother with college. But it does have a lot of better aspects. Like, you really only have to go to school for a couple hours, really. And you just sit there and you just listen. You know, you don't need to do any weird, complicated work most of the time, depending on your teacher. You don't need to do silly group assignments or anything like that. You literally just sit there, you listen, you learn, and that's mainly, you know, that's my main goal, is I really want to just learn in school, you know? I don't want to focus on doing weird things, you know. Like, there's definitely a lot to be learned from doing something like a group exercise where you're actually learning social skills, and how to work with people. That's a really valuable skill that actually a lot of people don't have nowadays, you know? So just keep that in mind, that whatever you're doing in school, you're actually learning something, even if it's not necessarily the curriculum. You know, you're learning something, and that something is going to get you where you need to go. You know, oh my gosh, I really want to just have as much health as I can. Be right back. But yeah, kids, stay in school. I've just kind of gone through and cleared out pretty much everything that you guys have seen so far. I'm getting the huge urge to sneeze, so hold on one second. Alrighty, guys, so, okay. But basically what I'm trying to say is that school teaches you something, no matter what. And that has, in a funny way, is sort of the thing that bothers me about college education at the moment. Not only that, the biggest thing that really bothers me is just the fact of how ridiculously expensive it is to have what is considered a normal education now. You know, if you want a normal job, or not necessarily a normal job, but, you know, the average job that most people have that are my age, you have to do something big. You have to know these extreme skills that you can only really be taught in college, or not necessarily be taught in college. You can be taught wherever you want, but problem is, if you don't have a degree, you don't have anything, you know, in this kind of a world. You're basically, you're just, like, this is actually a big problem with my dad and his work. He got this job long before, you know, having a college education was like even considered a real requirement. Like, it was like, oh, that's cool. But like, nobody really went to college. When you're that age, you know, when you're like my dad's age, back then, you know, you really didn't need it. It wasn't very necessary whatsoever. But yeah, guys, sorry, I was just gonna heal there. I didn't want to keep you bored, you know, because that's what I do well. I keep people really, really bored and not very entertained. But yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of interesting how the times have really changed, people, it's expected that you'll be going to college. It's expected that you'll get a higher education. And it's fine if you don't. I mean, that's perfectly fine. Problem is, you're just not going to be able to find a really competitive job. And even if you do, even if you manage to get that job, even if you have all the skills that you could possibly have, everything that you need to know, if you know all of that, look at our health, man. This place is ridiculous. Even if you've done everything right, if you don't have a degree, you won't get the promotion because they'd rather have someone who's gone through the effort. Even though they know that you might have gone through the effort, you won't get, a certain promotion or a certain job or, something like that. They'll always choose somebody with the, official sort of stuff. Oh, look, we got some trip mines. That's cool. But what I really need is some health at this time. I don't want to go back and heal. Like, I definitely can. It'd be really easy to keep going back and heal and stuff. But I don't want to keep doing that, Oh, check it out. There's a little bit right there. That's enough to get us through. I feel a lot safer now. Oh, you! Oh, never mind. There goes all the health we just got. Oh, no. Yep. Oh, look, I found a secret tunnel. But yeah, the rant aside, guys, I guess what I'm really trying to say is, really just, sometimes you have to do stuff you don't really feel like doing, and sometimes that stuff will really pay off in the long run. So just listen to people who've had their experience. Don't listen to people necessarily that are your age, because maybe they're not in that experience, maybe they haven't had the chance to really miss that promotion. Maybe you're, if you're in college with a friend, what if, oh my gosh, really? Did I just throw a trip mine on him? Why does it automatically pick up the weapon? I don't want to do that. I want this one. Leave me alone. Okay. But yeah, maybe you're in college with a friend, and he's got an amazing job, and he didn't actually need to go to college. So he's like, dude, just drop out. You don't need to do that. Maybe it'll work out for you. I'm not going to be that guy and say, oh, don't do it if it did work out with you. If you're happy, you're happy. You could be a stay-at-home mom for all I care, as long as you feel successful. Success is different to different people, Success is never has the same definition. Between people. So you could do everything perfectly right, and maybe you're not successful in your own eyes. And if that's how you live, then, I don't know, maybe you need to change something. Just a couple ideas for you guys. I don't know. I know I'm not the most interesting person in the world. But I try to be. I try to keep you entertained. Try to teach you some life lessons. Life lessons. That should be a t-shirt. Life lessons. It's gonna be. I'm gonna hashtag that on Twitter. All of you that retweet that and favorite that and stuff, you're my heroes. I love you all. We have no health. I'm probably not gonna make it through this. I'm gonna stand in this Healy bubble, and I'm gonna try to shoot back at these guys. You see this? You see this? Come out! Come out! Let's do this! Oh, come on, dude. Let's do this. Did I kill him? I think I got him. Did we get him? We got him. Okay. But yeah. I don't know. Just some thoughts for Leffins. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode today. If you enjoyed it, do leave a like on it. I don't really have an official outro, but catch you guys in the next one. That's always consistent.